I did it last week.
So I have to do it.
Actually, yeah, you're right. You have to do it, yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, so we were arrested the previous session. So we were in our cabins when we started this one. The freaking, I don't know, one of the guards people, they just came to us and they talked to us for a while and they were like, we'll let you go, you just have to pay a fine or something. And I think we paid it. Did we pay it?
Yeah, I paid it.
Yeah. We paid some fine to let us go, so we did that. And then during that, we found out that the ship wasn't moving anymore because some aspect of like the apparatus was broken and missing. So we did some loose investigating for that for a little while.
Some
I think.
loose investigating. What does that mean?
It wasn't very well done. So we broke into I did. Oh, Daria turned me into a miss. Mavis turned Rayla into a miss, and she broke into the captain's quarters and overheard a conversation between him and Layella. I think.
Yeah.
She was hired to investigate the missing piece of the apparatus. Mavis confronted her at some point. And then we had a very long conversation about books, and then we almost made God of War canon. Dream SMP became canon. And then Mavis remembered she has to spell locate object, so then she actually found the missing piece of the apparatus. It was stolen by Desiree's kid. And now we're on the way to have a good conversation, I think, with Layla about what the hell she's doing and who she really is.
Are you sure about that?
I think.
Who were you with and where were you going at the end of the session?
I remember, we might have also possibly ended it off with being with, that kid and Layla, so maybe we're going to return the piece of the apparatus as well.
Are you sure?
Help?
Help me.
I think we had actually met up with Desiree. And the kid was saying, oh, I woke up in the room and blah, blah, it's mine. And we ended, I believe, in Desiree's? In Yash's defense, we did end kind of abruptly.
We did.
Yeah.
All right. Well done. Get your inspiration, Yash.
Thank you.
And we'll start back the session. No, actually.
Mm.
No, wait, no, it's not. If I share the screen, you guys don't get the music. I need to share the application, don't I? There we go. And we'll start back the session with Andre gazing over the railing, your vision coming back to normal. You see ahead of you just one lone duck. The feathers on its back are plain, unremarkable, save for two of them that are marked with a crimson hue. Around you, the people are talking and generally having a good, relaxing time. What do you do?
Let's look at the duck. Why not?
The duck's currently going a bit forward, a bit faster than the boat, who currently is not propulsed, but still going at a normal pace for boats this size. He's just going ahead. He seems to be carefreely swimming. After a few moments, he shakes off his wings and begins to almost just climb onto the boat, flying above and landing on someone's windowsill. He looks around and eventually his gaze meets yours. Or her gaze? Bit hard to tell. A few seconds afterwards, it sends off flying.
Weird. Guess I'll go back and see if that situation's been resolved.
Alright. You turn around and go towards the stairs where you catch a glimpse of the back of a few people you do know. There with most of her back actually quite exposed is Desiree. Next to her you see Layela, Rayla, and Mavis. There's also in front of them a quite ginger kid. He's walking around, well, walking along quite happily. They're going downstairs and don't seem to have quite noticed you.
I'll follow along.
Right. You follow along, and the party eventually reaches a door in the area of all the rooms. This is one that seems quite unremarkable at first. Desiree opens the door, unlocking it. Oh, well, if you'll come in, you can just put him back in the room and can go take care of this problem.
Problem?
She, do you say that out loud?
Yes.
All right.
We all turn around.
Mhm.
Yeah.
She turns at you. Oh, look at that! Come out of your torpor, have you?
Kind of like, just like kind of squints his eyes. Yes.
She narrows her own eyes back at you. She seems a bit playful at it. Well, why don't you come on in so we can talk this out, Mr. Brooding Man?
He walks in. It's like, it's just one thing after another.
And she'll open the door for everyone to enter if they wish. You won't?
Mhm.
Alright. You do so. Layela enters, following Andre, and looks around. Oh, so that's what this looks like. Desiree takes the flute from her kid's hands and hands it to you, Mavis. So, there's one part that I'm not quite getting about this. You say this part was found in the room in the early morning. The kid shakes his head vigorously. I know, I saw it. I picked it up after waking up. Now, clearly the room of the captain is unreachable. The top deck was untouchable as well, at least while we were there. And Layela said nothing was missing from the kitchen. Is that all correct?
Sure.
Gets a bit of an intrigued look at her, and she begins to almost rub at her chin as she begins to walk towards you, Andre. It almost feels like a big cat about to pounce on a target. Tell me again, Mr. Brooding Man, and she says, tracing the back of your back with her finger.
Mm.
Mm.
All right, I cast Fireball at 5th level.
Moonbeam. I said I'd do it. No, I'm
Oh,
joking.
I'll let y'all know right now. I can it like when I use it, it's right where I'm standing. It does not matter. I cannot aim it. But he, you know, he'll tolerate it for now because he's just like, I don't know what's happening.
And you, Mr. Brooding Man, said you spent your entire day, your entire night on the deck too.
Yes.
What's happening?
Tell me then. And she comes in close. You were still there after we left, weren't you?
I think so. If I know what you're referring to.
Then who else but you could have gotten it?
Gotten, huh?
The flute. It must have gone inside a room somehow. Was it you? Did you play out your part as a very naughty boy?
Why would I
Okay,
steal
hold on.
a flute?
Desiree, he's a teenager. Back the fuck off.
Listen, I don't know what's happening. I was out there all night, and you're saying I stole a flute, as he looks to everyone as if, because he has no, because in his mind he's just thinking a literal, actual flute. So he's like, why is this a big thing?
Andre, what they're referring, there's a piece of the ship that's been missing. They're talking about that. They found it with this kicker.
Okay. And so I'm getting accused of stealing it for what reason exactly? Just because I guess I had the means to?
No, I would never accuse you, my dear. But tell me, reassure me. You wouldn't have, would you?
No. I don't even know how the ship works.
That is true. Why do you think he's been staring at the water for so long?
She turns once more around you and looks deep into your eyes, clearly judging you, evaluating. And she'll try to incite you.
Okay.
You can be guessed if you'd like.
He won't. He's like, wow, I can't believe this is. But yeah, he's got nothing. Well, he has something to hide, but it's not that he took a flute.
Which he's still wearing the flute.
Your eyes. You've got a lot behind them. You got a heavy burden that's weighing you down. But it's not this one, is it? And she'll take a bit of a step away from you, gingerly. Well, I guess that's that. If it wasn't you, I guess it must have been someone else. When you go, give that flute back to the captain, you ask him if he's seen anyone suspicious lurking around.
Okay. And he'll take a step out of the room.
He looks at you as you are clearly hesitant. Well, off you go.
Yeah. And he'll just walk out.
Alright. You do so, and you find the corridor still, as you last saw it, with the carpet thick under your feet, and the walls still as clean, well maintained as before. Well, ladies, can I help you with something else?
Oh, no, that's all. We're just hoping the pipe gets returned.
Well, there's no point in hoping when you could be doing.
Oh
so.
wait, I have it. Sorry, I forgot.
Okay.
I forgot you handed it to me. It's been weird. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna go bring this back now.
I'll hop to it then. And
Yep.
good luck, you two.
Thank you.
I'll leave.
I'll leave behind her.
Also, the fox disappears.
So what was that all about?
Huh?
That. What just happened? That thing.
Is Layella with us, or is she still in Desiree's room?
She did not leave with you.
Okay. Walk with us, and I'm gonna go to the nearest kobold I can find, or whoever looks important, and give them back this.
The nearest one to you would probably be the Dragonborn that keeps watch over the hold, right next to the captain's room. I said you walked up to him and you gave him the part.
Yep. Hey, I found this.
Oh, that seems like the thing they were looking for.
Yeah, I figured.
Huh? Where'd you find it? How'd you find it?
A kid took it and was playing with it, so I just got it back from the kid.
Oh. Well, I guess we'll need to set up some kid barriers now. He shrugs a bit and takes it.
Are they
I'll,
really like that easy to take off or dismantle?
Well, they're not supposed to be. They're supposed to be a magic force that keeps them together. You need to apply some pretty good pressure, but I guess if you're a creative kid, you could come up with something. It's not exactly impossible either.
Okay.
Well, if you'll excuse me, then I'll go get that back to the captain. Now it will be good to set up sail once more.
Yep, of course. And I'm gonna keep walking. I think we should return to our room. How about you guys?
Sure.
Sweet.
All right. So I assume you all walk back to your own room
Mm.
as the Dragonborn knocks heavily on the captain's door and enters, leaving your sight. After a few seconds of walking, you're back to your room. Key in the door, unlocked. You find it pretty much the same as you last left it. A bit more bright.
So, Andre, basically what happened is part of the boat got stolen, but we're completely fine. I don't know if you knew this, but we kind of got arrested last night because, you know, the whole worm thing, and we panicked and we threw it and we got caught throwing it.
Certainly heard
We handled
something.
it though. Yeah, we handled it though. We're fine. And yeah, and then a part of the pipes for like the magic that, like, I guess channel the magic or like whatever got stolen, and we overheard, and Leela was supposed to find it, so we helped Leela find the thing. It was Desiree's kid that took it, but he said he woke up with it, so we went to Desiree's room because, one, her kid, and two, I don't know why Lael didn't take over because this is kind of her investigation, but like, no one wants to ask, like, hey, Desiree, why was the pipe in your room? But whatever, she wasn't going to answer that, and I did not like the way she was talking to you, Andre. Are you okay?
Yeah, you.
It's whatever.
That was a bit creepy. That was a little creepy, though, right?
Yeah.
She's weird.
Don't go near her by yourself.
I don't plan to.
Okay. But yeah. Oh, And we found out that Layla is shit. She's just gonna talk about it with us.
Yep.
Anyway, we found out she's some sort of spy.
Yeah.
I had a feeling, or at least something to that effect.
Mm. Yeah, I pointed out she knows we know, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah, so she can like pick locks and stuff. We found out.
I mean, I
It was
could
really
pick
funny.
locks.
She tried to deny it at first, and I kind of just looked at her and I'm like, Layla, you said you work at a circus. And she crumbled. So I don't think she's that good at lying.
Yeah, she didn't keep her cool for very long.
I guess she might either be new or more of the not talkative type in terms of infiltration, which isn't a great. Well, I'm not going to critique that.
But so, and the dragon is aware. The captain is aware that Layla is like a contract, like working under someone to gather some sort of information. So I don't think it necessarily makes her trustworthy, but I don't think she's here to like kill him.
Okay. Well, it's interesting that she was hired to be put on here. It's also weird why the boat was stopped. Because if the kid's telling the truth, then someone wanted the boat stopped for however long for whatever reason.
Yeah, we kind of came to that conclusion too. And we found it. Apparently, it was in Desiree's room.
Yeah, that's interesting. I don't know. She was kind of talking as if she knew a bit more.
And now her and Layla are in a room together. Now, granted, they could just be talking, but how much do we care?
I don't know. It could involve us. It couldn't. Who knows?
That's why I was like slightly concerned over the whole spy thing, especially with where we're going.
So maybe we should investigate that.
Perhaps. I don't know if there's much to really go off of.
We're
Except for
just
those
gonna
two.
talk to her anyway.
If you feel like that's best, then I don't see anyone. Well, I don't see a reason why not to.
Okay, well, that's all you missed. I had to give up some money because pay back some stuff, and they saw. But oh, and they have my like herbalism stuff, but I can get that back when we depart.
Oh, and we threw out the seeds, right? That's something we did.
Yeah, I checked the seeds out the window.
I see.
I mean, I figured they wouldn't like because yes, mainly they're medicinal, but yes, there is like a less. Anyway.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's all else you missed. You're all caught up. I was staring into the water for however long, all night.
It was fine.
Mm.
Well, were you expecting something else, or?
No, I was just bringing you Up to speed.
I just thought I'd ask. Are you doing okay, Andre? You've been kind of spaced out for a while.
Yeah, as much as I can be.
I think are like we're like right now we're like static, right? We're not doing anything. Once we start doing things again, I'm sure our brains will get more focused.
We have to be focused once we finally land. Can't
Yeah.
afford to be.
And you just are telling us we're gonna be north of some city.
Yeah, where are we gonna land? Do you know, Andre?
If it's north, I don't know, DM. Would he know the exact like name of the place, or just know that there is a settlement?
You wouldn't actually know that there is one place where there is a bit of a gap through the mountain chain, or a river, and this is very close. This is pretty much the only place it could be. A place called Rogue's End. If you want, you can roll history for a bit more knowledge about the city and that sort of stuff.
All right. I'm great
With
at
advantage,
history.
actually, with advantage, you most likely would know this stuff.
I really needed that because I rolled a natural one with my first one and a 3 for the second, so I got a sick 5 total.
Oh fuck!
Buddy,
Not again.
Huge.
you don't remember so much about the city. You remember before you left that there was a new commander being put in charge of the place. And remember that the name of the city has something to do with a dragon a while ago, but it's very fuzzy in your mind. You clearly should have paid a bit more attention in your history classes.
It would kill me. But yeah, there's not much I can really provide that isn't just vague words. Just called Rogue's End. Which, yeah, I don't remember anything else about it. It's like, that doesn't sound good. That...
And how far would that be from where we want to go?
Was this set already? Because in my brain is telling me it's like a 2 days like travel, but I feel like I might have just pulled that out of nowhere.
2 days is from where you are to Rogue's End. From Rogue's End to where you want to go, I assume you mean the Ralathon capital.
Yes.
That would be a week or two.
Okay, yeah. I don't know where I got that number from. But yeah, I'll say that.
Oh, okay. So we're not gonna automatically be in enemy territory.
I guess. I think still technically we would be. He does, like, in enemy territory, does air quotes.
It is definitely enemy territory. But yeah, we have a week before the capital, I guess.
Speaking of which, I think the disguise is starting to run its course a bit. Above game, there's like 1 day left on it.
I can reapply it whenever.
That would be appreciated. Is now fine?
Sure.
Okay. I'll sit down. Take out his loot, strum a little tune, and cast Bardic Inspiration.
Strum a little tune.
Because I feel like this is really... maybe I'm paranoid, but... And
No, yeah, that's a good idea.
Well, this is fair.
Good idea.
And it's still a d6 that you can add.
Okay. What am I rolling?
Roll using either performance or either charisma or dexterity, and add your proficiency bonus because you are proficient with disguise kit.
You say charisma or dexterity?
Yep. or one you want.
Alright, I'm gonna roll X plus my proficiency, so that's what, plus 5. Well, I did that. So plus my dex, so 8 plus 3, that's 11, and then plus a d6. I'm at 11. 6. That's 17.
Okay, that's good. You managed to fix up a bit the makeup that's begun to fall a little bit. The damage to the eye had begun to weaken a little bit and become a bit more clear that it wasn't quite authentic. Still not enough for anybody to tell if they weren't looking clearly at it. Now you fixed it back up. Now even someone that looks directly into Andre's eyes would probably not recognize it immediately. It'll take them a good few minutes of studying.
I don't think Desiree caught anything, do you?
Well, the bandages typically, well, hopefully provided a bit, but I don't know. She could have a lot of things. Honestly, Desiree could be another contracted spy or something. Or just someone who's really confident.
I mean, I guess that's a tactic, right? Who would suspect a single mom traveling with her kid?
He just shrugs.
Oh, and after we depart, me and Rayla decided that we're gonna at least change some of our appearance. And maybe change our names. We're not sure yet.
I do think we should change our names. That's also recognizable.
Okay. I mean, that's understandable. Anything else?
So, I know you say you have it covered. Is there you need us to do in preparation?
Honestly, I mostly just need to make the plan when we get there, because obviously not everything's going to be the same as when I left. So I have an idea, but I'll have to see how that would pan out.
All right.
What is your idea?
Well, there's a place where Kana's parents live. She doesn't visit there all the time, but it's where she keeps a lot of her lab stuff. So, I mean, if I really wanted to play it safe, I could probably find a way to slip a message into there. Or I could pose as one of her parents and just send a letter to just send it as that, and once she opens it, and I would have the whole spiel in there. But I'd rather not try to enter the main palace, because that seems like a death wish.
Fair. Very fair. Well, I'm good for a time skip.
All right. Yeah, double. You good for that too?
We're finally time skipping. Wow.
Yeah.
Like, what else are we gonna do? We don't really care about what's going on the ship unless it directly impacts us.
Yeah, that's true. We're the main characters.
So time skip.
Time skip.
Yes.
Ooh.
All right. The day you're already at noon begins to pass quickly. As what activity do you do for the rest of the day?
Andre's gonna sleep because he has exhaustion.
Indeed, he
Actually,
does.
okay, in short, he's just gonna mess up his sleep schedule for these next 2 days. Like, he is sleeping in the day and then waking up at night and then going on the deck at midnight. Just because he likes it. Well, he likes the way it looks at night.
Okay, so he's having a bit of an artistic moment. What about Rayla and Mavis?
Um, I'm gonna read a magazine.
Magazine.
Yeah.
A magazine.
Yeah.
Which one?
Oh, I want like some like Cosmopolitan slash Vogue slash like
Okay, something about gossip.
gossip and or maybe like fashion tips and how to decorate a home.
You go back to the library atop the boat and you find a small pamphlet from Soine about the various fashions there and what is popular. They really emphasize the importance of having a stripe pattern that goes perpendicular to one another. And it really goes to elaborate which types of combinations of colors work well to really
Mhm.
express your own personality through the garment. They recommend various blends of things that include purple. There's a lot of white and purple. There's some red and purple. There's some good green and purple that really doesn't seem like it should work, but in the way that
Mhm.
it's done, it kind of melts together
Mhm.
in a game of contrast. What about you, Yash?
Hmm. I feel like Rayla probably just chill in the cabin trying to read something. So any murder mysteries you got going, any cookbooks that she can read from, she probably look at those.
All right. Would she also finish the book that she started?
Oh yes, that as well.
All right. So going atop the library, you do find a few other books. You kind of make a bit of a pile, and there's a lot of them to like. The murder mystery itself is more of a Sherlockian twist than a Christie. So it's more about the process in the eyes of forensics, and they speak very much about the importance of keeping track of the shoes to know where someone's been. It's somewhat insightful. Somewhat. You finish your book that very same day. And as the two character, Matthias and the Imago, both go through many more peripeties, many times posing as various types of things that they are not. As you read before, they pose as nobles before, as lovers, and it becomes clear through the books that Matthias seems to be quite adept in the arts of magic. And as they both get closer, Matthias is invited to the house of the Imago. He's warned, however, by her of dangers of the family. As he reaches to it, the passage is cut abruptly. As the last page reads, "We have cast Matthias out." The font is clearly different, and the book ends there.
See Rayla like kind of like put the book on the ground and just whisper to herself, "That ending sucked."
All right. And that is the end of your first day. You've eaten a scrumptious dinner at lunchtime. The night has come and gone comfortably. Mavis, you spend one night untroubled. As the second day starts, You can see in the distance peaks of mountains high above. What do you do for your last day atop the boat? Oh,
Um, she's gone.
I'm sorry, it's not picking me up. I don't know. I'm gonna just like prep my stuff for leaving, I guess.
all right. You start preparing, gathering all your items, make an inventory, make sure that nothing is missing, and nothing is. Except, of course, your own herbalism kit. Sorry. Andre, you said that you'd be staring at the sea once more. So I assume that's what you're doing today as well.
Yeah, and he will ponder the shard. Maybe if he gets enough shards, it will be an orb that I can eventually ponder, but
God damn it. So as you ponder the shard, do you try and do anything with it, or you're just looking at it?
see, when you say it like that, I really want to, but then at some point I feel like it's gonna be like, all right, you ignited while you were standing there, so I'm gonna wait until I'm in like a not public place.
What do you mean? There's nothing that could go wrong with catching fire on a fucking boat.
Yeah, on a boat.
You could just jump off of it.
Like at least it would be like at the top, so it doesn't burn from under, but well, I don't know if I'll be conscious when I'm on fire. I might be on fire, but I'll be fine. But I don't know if everyone else will be.
That's a good question. In that case, Yash, Rayla, I assume you finished the books you've gathered, the murder mysteries, and all of that? Or do you do anything else on that last day?
She would probably also pack up her stuff, and she might check out if like that like setup they had for the arrow competition was still there to try to practice a little bit before they.
It is not. It was taken off the morning after the competition.
So then, yeah, after she packs up, she probably finish her books.
All right, you do so. They're quite interesting. The other murder mysteries you've picked up, there's a good variety of them. The last one that you read is more focused on the personal intrigue, and the detective really focuses on the motive of the perpetrator to really catch them in the act. And as the day begins to come to an end, the boat slowly makes a stop. You arrive to a place that you, Andre, recognize, having passed before. The mountains, strewn high above you, leave space for a small pass underneath them. A very well fortified pass. You can see some what seemed like arbalest standing atop thick wooden walls. There's a good few people walking about. You can see denoting the torches that clearly there's activity. You can hear the sound of a bell resounding through the air. A stop for Rogue's End. One of the kobolds walks around on the boat, as you've heard them do many times during your trip, this time announcing your own destination.
He'll go to meet up with everyone else. Just to let them know, like, hey, we're here.
All right. You do so.
Just make sure not to forget anything.
I think I can be leaving. You guys ready?
As I'll ever be.
I need to get my kit back. So I'm gonna go do that real quick.
Okay. I tell you to hurry, but I have no idea what the time frame for this is.
Yeah.
You can see that people don't seem quite so hurried with this. The large ramp has been lowered, and people are taking things out of the hold. You can see your very own fleet chaser nervously walking ahead, led by one of the kobolds. He seems a bit stressed, looking to the left, to the right, trying to maybe find someone or find the ground.
None of us have animal handling.
Animal hand.
Oh, man, and I'm
But I'm
assuming,
looking
yeah,
for my
you're not
kit.
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, sorry, what's happening again?
It's like, I think Fleet Chaser's basically been in solitary confinement for the past days, so.
I've been going to visit him. I guess you wouldn't know that though.
He's just gonna just walk up and try his best to just be like, hey, I'm right here. Don't worry.
Yeah. Rail is also gonna kind of walk up and like put her hand in front of his nose just for her to like sniff it.
All right, roll animal handling.
Both of us?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I'm treating the horse like a really big
Okay,
cat.
18.
17.
That's both good.
Of course, this is the roll we rolled. Anyway.
Fleet chaser looks a bit relieved as he sees you approaching, Andre. And Rilla, as you yourself give your hand to him to familiarize once more, he seems to relax more and eyes less and less the ship to which he's trying to come from, and more the land on which he hopes to trample. You can see his eyes begin to light up somewhat more.
Yeah, she'll just like pat him and say like, "You're finally done. We're out of there now."
Andre chooses to not say anything because he just felt like, in the slightest chance that he can somehow get the gist of what he's saying, he was about to say something really pessimistic. So he's just going to be like, yeah,
What?
He's nods along.
Giving attitude to a horse. My God.
It's not even being mean. It was just like, we might have to get back on a boat. But
That's so true.
Mavis, you said you were looking for your own tools, right?
Yeah, I was gonna see if I could find was it the golden scaled dragonborn anywhere?
Mm-hmm. You do find him. Graham himself seems to have been looking for you as he comes from your own room.
Mm.
Ah, I see. Miss
There you
Mavis.
are. Yes.
Yes. As per our agreement, I'm here to return your utensils.
Thank you.
I thank you for your cooperation in this matter. I've heard from the captain that you were instrumental to helping solve the technical difficulty we had. I'd like to extend a thanks of both myself and the crew.
It was truly nothing. I hope you all have a safe voyage for the rest of however long you're seafaring. Safe travels.
Thank you, and the same to you. I hope you don't find yourself facing any more problems with your creations.
Ditto. I'm just gonna smile and walk off. Like a nod of like goodbye.
All right, you do that. You certainly do that. And you find yourself met again with Andre and Rayla. The both of them seem to have found Fleet Chaser and have begun calming him down from his somewhat troublesome go. You're all back up together. There's a few other passengers getting out. Among them, you see Layella walking ahead. She gives you a bit of a wave as she keeps going forward.
Andre's going to, like, internally scream. But then keep going. Just like, of course. Her destination's here.
What do you do?
Yep, he's just, acts normal and just like, okay, so I guess we should get moving, right?
Yeah. Is there anything we need to pick up in the city?
I don't believe so. Unless Mavis has something.
I'm sorry?
I mean, do you have something to get in the city?
Mm, I guess not.
Oh, wait, we were supposed to do our disguises.
Mm. And do you think we need to change our appearance more?
That'll be up to you.
Thank you. So helpful.
Well, you aren't the ones that have been charged with anything, so I wouldn't think
Yes,
you would need to.
but they're aware of us, and they know we travel with you.
And I know we helped you during the whole
They know you all
fiasco.
by name. As long as we don't...
I said... Oh, sorry, what were you saying?
I mean, unless you saw any pictures of you drawn anywhere, it's mostly just name. I guess potentially descriptions, but if that's the case, then, I guess there's not any harm in doing so.
Well, maybe not our clothing, but I think our hair colors are fairly distinct.
Mila, like, picks up a strand of her very bright purple hair.
I'm just giving Rilla the side eye.
And Mavis is, like, silver white. So we could at least handle that, I think.
Yeah.
I guess I could dye them. And we don't really want to stand out, do we?
No. Yeah, we can dye them.
All right. Is there a river, or are we still by the water?
Yep. The boat is just now beginning to pack up and go. It's a slow process. You're making sure not to leave anything behind. But it's definitely going. No doubt in about 5 minutes it'll be done.
Wait, are we just going to do this out in public, or?
Well, we need the water to, wash out the dye afterwards. If you can find us a more secluded spot, then yeah.
It's going to, like, look at the giant, like, arbalest and go, I don't think I do.
Then this is what we've got. Right? Is there a specific color you want?
What's, like, normal?
I don't know. Shades of browns, maybe auburn. I mean, if you want to go blonde.
Blonde Rayla, whoa. I hate that. Never mind. I think I'll just probably go with, like, some shade of dark browns.
All right, and I'm gonna go black. Okay. Well, and I'm gonna use my disguise kit. Dye her hair with permanent colors.
Well, I'd say just roll once for the both of you.
Okay. Again, a dex roll.
Whichever you want. Can you go charisma if you'd like?
Does your hair
Mm.
grow? Like at
I
all?
Oh,
Like if someone cut off your hair, would you just be bald for the rest of your life?
Plus
So mean.
+3, I got 13.
13, you're only dyeing your hair, so it does work. But if someone were to look directly at the base of your hair, they would find a few strands that you haven't managed to quite properly dye. Someone would most likely have to look for that, but it's not out of the question that someone that's just particularly perceptive would just notice.
All right. I'm also gonna cut my hair. We'll see if it grows.
All right, so you
Yep.
cut it.
Yep.
Yeah, how much? What do you do with it?
I'm just cutting it, just like grabbing it and get a knife and just slicing, Mulan style.
yeah.
And now I get to choose new character portraits. Woo!
Yeah. Why did I choose brown here? That's not fun.
See, it's easy for me now. I just gotta look up goth shit.
It smells so
It's
well.
just it's an excuse to indulge.
Yeah,
Your Pinterest account.
my Pinterest account.
It'll never
Oh,
be the
boy.
same.
I should have gone Auburn. I'm so stupid.
Okay, can we retroactively change it to Auburn?
If you can retroactively change what now?
The hair color to Auburn instead of brown.
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah, like I don't know if Rama would be through like not you gotta reapply it again.
Do the whole step.
Oh, again.
I would respect
Okay,
it.
now she's cute.
Yep. Okay. All right. Hey, Fleet Chaser, how you doing?
He looks very happy to be back on land. He doesn't look so happy to not be running. You can see that though he has been saddled, he's really itching to go right now. Even as you think your hair.
Well, ready to depart?
I don't got anything else.
Yeah, me either. Do we know which way we're going?
South.
Okay.
You get the feeling that Andre hasn't quite fully registered the fact that you two aren't from here. Like he kind of said that like
I'm from here. It's just been a while. All right. Well,
be on our way then.
yeah.
And we'll hop in the
And
cart.
I'm gonna jump in the cart. Yeah.
Alright. You do so. I assume Rayla and Andre follow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And as all three of you jump in the cart, Fleet Chaser almost immediately starts bolting ahead, running very fast. Probably the fastest you've seen him run. If you were in a course right now, you would most certainly win quite a few pennies. But alas, you're in no horse race. He seems to be headed towards the city and the cliffs. You correct course.
Sorry, what was that last part?
He seems to be headed towards the city, towards the wooden wall that you can see stretching ever so slightly over the horizon.
Would we have to go through the city to go south, like on a path, or can we just go into it now? Like, would we reach it?
I mean, you would have to cross the river,
Hmm.
but you could just go south right now.
I don't think we should put any more stress on our horse than it already has. But I mean, there's also the fact that we could get arrested, because apparently we can't go anywhere without getting arrested. But if we expect the worst, we're gonna get it. So we're just in and out. We could just go through the city. Is that good with everyone?
Yeah.
If there's any time to be in the city, it's this one, I guess.
Andre, as this is your expertise, you're in charge here.
Yeah. Also, you should drive the car. I don't know where we're
In
going.
charge? I don't know if I like the sound of that.
Maybe not in charge, but we are counting on you a little bit to lead us here.
Fine. I'll get up into the front.
You're at the front.
And he'll start driving reluctantly.
You steer Fleet Chaser towards the gates. And you approach slowly. And to near the gate, you can make out the figure. There appears to be a good half dozen guards, each wielding a spear. You can see that all of them have the standard guards uniform. None of them have any mark of decoration that might denote a higher rank, that you recognize at least. As you arrive at the front of the gates, from atop the wall, one of the guards steps up. You can't make out the details of the figure in the limelight. With only his torch lighting ahead, the voice resounds. You! Stop! Who are you?
I'm Mikhail Vasilyev.
And what do you come here for?
Me and my companions were just traveling south.
See. Where are you from?
Well, I was born in this region,
This region?
Bethinde, sorry.
His eyes narrow. Nearly, he's evaluating you. And your companions?
He'll gesture
Oh.
to them because he doesn't know if they have a fake name.
I'm Morgan. Hi. And I, with my friends here, I'm also actually originally from here. I'm from but I haven't really. I left as a kid, and we kind of came back just to see home.
Mm-hmm. He seems a bit unsure as for you.
Sorry, I haven't been here in many years.
Where have you lived?
Oh, very quickly. Do I know the relationship between Bethende, or like have an idea of the relationship between Bethende and the INS kingdoms?
Roll history.
Okay. Fucking hell. It's in that one.
You really
Finish.
don't know that much about what goes on between the two. You know that they haven't always been exactly the friendliest.
Yeah.
But you don't know really any details. Have they ever fought a war? You can't quite know that. Have they ever maybe even been allies in the past? It's just you can't quite recall. In the moment, it strikes you a bit off since you do tend to pay attention to that, but you just can't recall.
When my mother took us to fuck, I can never pronounce it. Rial.
Ooh.
Rial.
I am Richard Nixon. I'm not.
I mean, given this location, if you said that, they might even recognize it. Like, oh yeah, that place. I get it.
Nobody can pronounce it.
Yeah,
It's pronounced-
Rial. The port city. For work.
So you're with the dragons.
Well, I did come home eventually. We just got off of a ship.
Where from?
It was from the INS Kingdoms.
And who are your other companions?
You mean Mikhail?
Is it just the two of you?
No, there's one more.
Hey, I'm Claudia.
Claudia. Claudia who?
Claudia Mars.
Mm-hmm.
Can I make an insight on this guy? Because like I'm getting a feeling like is he like I can't like see much of him, can I?
You can see a little bit of it. His face is partially illuminated by the torch he's holding. He has a very strained expression, serious, with thick lines going through it. Clearly, he's not happy to see you.
Yeah, can I tell if he's writing anything down?
He's not.
Yeah, so it's like I think this guy is just, he's just being suspicious as a guard should be.
Huh?
Where are you from, Claudia? You don't know where you're from, do you?
Yeah.
No, I do. I just get nervous.
You just don't know the place where you were raised.
Hey, I mean, wartime's rough,
He
A
looks
lot
at
of people got moved around.
you. I know. Trust me. I know.
Well, we're trying to find where Claudia's from.
Roll deception.
Fuck.
I mean, come on.
What else? What else?
You're on the verge of rolling with disadvantage too. What kind of?
What do you mean?
We're
We
just
were trying to find where she's from. She doesn't know exactly. She knows she was born here. It's fucking wartime.
She's rolling with my lack of knowledge. I respect it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to help.
Yeah, but nobody's buying that. Come on. If you ask someone, "Oh, hey, where are you from?" and they say, "I don't know," are you amnesiac? No. Okay, what's going on here?
Well, yeah, but she didn't offer the amnesiac, so I was like, fuck, alright. So,
Yeah,
and
but-
what we've
He's
done
gonna
from
get-
the very beginning of this campaign
He's
is when
gonna-
someone lies, we double down.
Of course.
No, we're not doing. Why are we doing this?
Hey, you got me being prepared specifically for this.
Yeah, we asked you if we should prepare, and you're like, nah, you're good. We asked you to be helpful.
Also, roll that deception.
Yeah, it's a 2.
Oh,
Dude,
man.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
that's
this
what was
bad.
gonna happen. And do it. I don't fucking care.
Oh, boy.
Do it. I sound unsure of myself.
You sound very unsure. Uh-huh. And I'm going to buy that. And we don't have any need for you outsiders here.
Uh,
You can go.
we
Do me
pass
a
through.
favor too, and don't try and climb the mountain like those daft idiots from before. And he gives a bit of a. He points with his thumb at the side of a mountain, where you can see clearly some traces of blood, almost like something fell and left a huge stain. It seemed to be coming down from a path that goes rather up on the mountain, and rather arduously too.
You're not gonna let us like pass through or anything? No.
No.
What if like you just escorted us through to town so we can just move on?
Okay, we'll be on our way.
What?
Sorry to bother
I wasn't even.
He's
I wasn't
going to
even being
just.
impolite.
All right, we'll be on our way, and then just start turning Fleet Chaser towards the south.
As you do so, you, Mavis, and Rayla, you can see that the Garn has lifted one of his hand, and that two more people have come, each with their own torches, and you can see that at the both of their backs there's a bow.
Did you say? Oh, a bow. Okay, I heard bone and I got concerned. Bow, B-O-W.
Yep,
Okay.
like
Do
a
they
bow.
look like
but not
do they look like they're gonna pull those out?
They seem to be eyeing you.
I'm gonna wave.
Oh god.
I'm going to flick Mavis in the back of the head.
Ow.
Stop picking fights.
I'm not picking
Yes,
fights.
you-
I'm just waving you out.
Look at me and look at me in my eyes and tell me that you weren't.
I'm not.
You're good at it. That laugh. What a child.
Listen, we messed up, but let's not brew anything.
Yeah, maybe we should get backstory straight next time.
Yeah, that was my bad. I didn't.
I'm gonna keep like in the aware of them in like my peripheral of guards.
All right, you do so. You trying? Are you trying to be sneaky with that, or?
Yeah. No, I'm trying to be sneaky.
All right, roll stealth.
Okay.
I'll say with disadvantage though, because of the night being upon you, it's very hard to get a look at them. So if you want to have a look at them and be sneaky, you'll have to put in some extra effort.
An 8.
Yeah,
Oh, I accidentally clicked it. Fuck. But yeah, an 8.
they can tell clearly
Okay.
as you try and look over your shoulder every once in a while.
Yeah, that's fine. They have weapons. That's okay to be concerned. Fucking normal.
Ah.
Yeah, if someone with weapons and you have your back to them, yes. Especially if it's ranged weapons.
Uh-huh.
You're telling me you've never, like, when you're at the airport or something, or like some like high security place, you're not keeping track of the people with guns?
I'm so scared at airports. I feel like I did something wrong.
What? No, I don't. What's wrong with you people?
I keep track of them.
What's wrong with you?
Racial profiling.
Nothing. That's normal.
Okay.
The essay is pretty bad with that.
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. I'm very white.
Okay.
Like,
I think you
even
know all about
outside of
that, actually.
like security guards, you're not like aware that they're security guards.
Not really. I don't care. I'm just doing my thing, bro.
White people.
That's so strange.
I'm just doing my thing. I don't live in fear of someone gunning
But,
me
like-
down. That's a nice thing about being Canadian. I just do my thing. I don't have to worry about, hey, does this guy have any
Oh, you would
AR-15?
be the type that gets fucking robbed in a crowd.
It's
aren't
not
you?
about the gun. It's about people not liking me because of the way I look, and then doing whatever they want because of that. Especially if they're security guards, where they can exercise their power. Like, oh yeah, we've selected you for a random search.
Oh god, yeah. Oh.
D&D, what do you do as you're walking away from the guard?
Racism. I'm going to kick Mavis out of the cart, and then I don't know. He's just gonna keep going. Just like already, I can't believe we can't even make it 2 feet.
It's well, she was just coming.
He doesn't say it out loud. He's not that mean.
Yeah. Or they see us acting like doofuses, right?
Yes.
Does that make them relax a little bit?
No, not really.
I'm going back to the river.
Yep, it's the river it is.
I'm not talking to them anymore.
Thankfully.
Oh, I didn't see you offer any help.
Did I just tell them all this stuff?
What?
I mean, that was the question of them and stuff. And then Mavis had to come and help me. And then, some rocks. So next time, should I just tell them that I'm from like a little village in the Halcyon Empire?
I don't think they're going to be as nice as the kobolds were.
Okay. So how should I stay instead?
Oh, for your story. I mean, yeah. They're not gonna do anything to her if she says that, right?
Well, if she's from the Halcyon Empire?
Yeah.
I think it depends
Aren't
on the person, if I'm getting that right, DM, or is it still pretty like a good 90% of people don't like him?
Aren't they working together right now?
You know that if she said she was from the Halcyon Empire, they might have shot first.
Okay.
The sentiment is very strongly against them.
Oh, I thought I got there. I'm glad I didn't say anything.
So, in short, yes, racism.
Love that.
Okay.
So you said you were going to try and cross the water?
Yep. I mean, he's going to check and see if it's even possible to do it with a card.
The river is quite deep and quite large. It's going to be a rough time. I assume you'd approach the river's edge to check that.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
Indeed.
So, as
Can I
you
use
arrive,
Mulder
Mulder too?
to move ground in the water to make it maybe make like a sandbar effect?
You'll need, I think, a bit more than Mulder. If that's 5 feet, a 5 feet cube.
How wide is the river?
The river is easily a good 20 meters at least. The boat itself has turned around and has gone back towards the origin of where it came from. So back on its own.
Okay.
And the reason they most likely did it before this point is that it got a bit tighter. This is no doubt one of the, if not the tightest bit of the river.
Okay.
This is going to sound like a dumb question, but does the moon affect rivers as much as it does like the ocean tide? Like, is there anything we can do with that?
No, it doesn't affect.
I was really banking on that. I was like, maybe it won't be as high level. It's like, no, yeah.
No,
Okay.
the rivers don't quite dry up in the day to fill up at night.
Well, I wouldn't say dry up, but it's we need anything.
Okay. I think I have an idea. Do you guys know of a way we could make the cart silent?
No.
like some padding on. We put padding on the wheels.
I don't
Huh.
think I have anything like that.
Uh,
Why do you ask?
I can cast Pass Without a Trace on us and Fleet Chaser. And we can sneak past the guards and just go straight down.
Wait, you mean into the city?
Yeah.
I don't think that'll be possible.
Why?
I think the cart's way too big to sneak into there.
I don't know.
So just for clarity's sake, the gate was shut.
The gate was shut?
Right.
Well, there's other things you can do. I'm not that worried about it.
Do you think they would let you two in?
They would what?
Do you think they would let you two in?
Probably not.
Yeah, we're already known to be with you. How, like, okay, so city gate, there's city walls, right?
Mm-hmm.
We can't, and one side is against the river?
No, the gate itself is between an entrance in the mountains. There's an area a bit triangle shaped where the mountain itself seems to give way, and that's where the gate is, blocking the path there. Beyond that, you could see a few lights in what you might assume to be a town or city, but not many more details.
And this is like a proper mountain.
Proper mountain indeed.
Okay.
It starts up a bit gently, and in fact, the path that the guard pointed to before is probably one of the easier way to get up. Though it does hide quite quickly, and the road isn't exactly wide.
Okay. What if I change Fleet Chaser into a mountain
Wait, what?
and we go through the mountain?
Okay.
I mean, that would still leave the cart behind, wouldn't it?
I understand. I'm spitballing here.
Oh yeah, I was muted when I said it, and I forgot. But it's like, do we need the cart? Like, I think we do later, but like, I don't
Right.
know.
It's not that we necessarily really need, I guess.
I mean, it's good for traversal,
Yeah, but
because not all three of us can fit on Fleet Chaser.
can all three of us fit on Fleet Chaser?
I think that's a bad idea for Fleet Chaser.
I mean, I can wild shape.
Huh, that's true.
Could you turn into something to help get this cart across?
I can't fly or anything. I might be able to swim.
You know, but more so like for the river with him. I don't know if that would help.
I might be able to swim.
I mean, it's something. I mean, I think the most straightforward is our only solution here, really.
I mean, I might be able to, like, if it floats, I might be able to drag it across.
If the cart floats? Okay. Yeah, interesting.
Okay.
Never mind.
No, wait, no, I haven't recharged this mask in forever. I don't have borrowed knowledge. Never mind. Yeah, I got nothing.
Okay.
I'm gonna go for a shot in the dark. Would Andre know any way of how to like get a cart to ford a river?
If you can tell me what skill you'd like to roll there, we can
Survival.
try it. Survival. Okay, yeah, that's good. Okay, go ahead.
8.
Ooh, good roll.
Yeesh. You've seen before people put logs on top of rivers to move them quickly, so wood floats. If you could find a way to make the cart a bit more ship-like, maybe you could just kind of pull it. I don't know how you get across first, though.
Cut down logs. You can put those. You can tie a cart to those, and like have a raft situation.
Do we have logs?
Oh, is there trees nearby?
Do you have any way to cut them down? Because I don't.
We have Rayla.
Do we have
Hey, what's
an
for me?
axe? I mean, also,
Oh my god!
I don't know how to fashion that stuff.
I can figure this out between the three of us.
So we're making a raft for the cart.
Yeah, also, wouldn't that take a lot of time?
Do you have a better idea?
He points across the river. We try our luck.
And do what? What are you suggesting?
I don't know, just go for it.
Mavis is just looking at him.
I don't know, there's not much else we can really do, at least immediately.
How? What? Okay.
So funny.
Actually, I should ask, is there like a long way around that we can go that doesn't involve going through the city?
Buddy, you've been following a river for how many days now? Yeah. That'd be a long fucking way. You need to find an already existing bridge on this side.
My bad. Wait. Maybe I'm conceptualizing this area wrong.
Yeah.
Because we realized
I
don't remember. Anyway.
do you think we can get another cart in the city and just abandon that here?
That would cost a lot of money, I think.
Oh, shoot, I have that right.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. I have an idea. What if I turn into a bear
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
and we attach stuff to float the cart, and when we get like a rope or something, and I literally pull the raft across.
Honestly, that's probably our best option.
Sure. How deep was the water again?
The water itself would probably be about 10 feet deep. No, not 10 feet, 10 meters deep.
10 meters deep? Wow.
Listen, I'm a bear, and bears can swim.
That's true. You were kind of
He is correct. Bears can swim.
powerful.
Bears can swim a lot, and bears are pretty strong. So
And,
Oh, we're putting on a tree, aren't we?
and I have bardic inspiration.
yes.
No, that's the way.
Okay. Now I just need to figure out if I can keep concentration as a bear.
I guess it depends. Well, actually, no. Wild shape doesn't
Yes.
take concentration. Well, I think
Yeah,
there is.
wild
I think there's a specific druid thing that.
As
Yeah.
wild shape, you can cast a spell beforehand and keep
Yeah.
concentrating on it
Okay.
while you are wild shaped.
Yeah.
However, you're not able to cast another spell.
Yeah.
So if you cast a spell like Call Lightning that needs you to, use the action, you're fine. But if you want to just recast the spell, you won't be able to.
Yeah. But what I could potentially do is turn our horse into a much smaller creature so it can easily transport him across.
So then the only thing that matters would be the cart.
Yeah.
I mean, seems like it's our best move at this point.
Oh, it can do something really fucked.
What does that mean?
Just some like just polymorph. And if I turn Fleet Chaser into a human.
Oh no! Wait, can you do that?
DM, could I do that?
I never thought about that. Hold on.
I've never thought of. Oh, hold on, let me read
Yeah,
polymorph.
wait.
He becomes like the horse prince. You know the one I'm talking about, don't you?
Into a new form. The transformation lasts for the duration. The new form can be any beast.
Yeah.
I was like,
beast.
whoa! I was like, whoa! That adds a whole new dimension of polymorph if you could do that.
I never thought about it, but yeah, it's beast.
That's
It's
terrifying.
I didn't realize it says beast. I was gonna be like DM, real cool, but
No, that's not cool. That's horrifying.
I'm not bring up the picture of horse prince, so yeah.
Ugh.
It's a good idea.
It was an interesting idea, but like, man.
I'll give you interesting. I don't know about good.
Do you know how like giving something so much like sudden intelligence would do to it? Like, oh man, that would be so disorienting.
It doesn't change its mental statistics.
Oh, well, fair enough then. Actually, wait, no, doesn't it?
No, the game statistics, including mental ability scores, are replaced by the stats of the chosen beast.
Yeah, that's a druid ability to keep your stats.
No, but if you were to polymorph someone into a bear, they wouldn't start acting like a bear.
They would have the intelligence of a bear.
They would have the They wouldn't have the think. They would have the thinking capacity of a bear.
If you polymorph Andre into a bear, he would not start randomly attacking people.
He would know who we are. He'd
would
still be able to tell who we are, but he wouldn't have higher thinking capacity as a bear.
Wait, are you saying he's dumber than a bear?
No. I'm saying he would still retain memory of us because he knows who we are based off of appearance, smell, whatever. So him in bear form would recognize us. But according to this, he wouldn't have the mental capacity of a bear.
Like,
while
I wouldn't be able to
transformed as a
understand them.
Like, he wouldn't be able to talk to us.
I know there's I forgot which one. There's a druid subclass that allows you to keep like your stuff when you polymorph or wild shape or something like that.
Well, anyway, it doesn't affect it here because you're not polymorphing into a human.
That'd be so funny.
That would be fucked.
I don't know if we wouldn't gain that much, would we?
No,
everything.
that's why I'm like, wow, that's really fucked. But I thought
What do you
it was
mean we would
hysterical.
gain everything?
Everything. That'd be awesome.
Okay. All right, let's build a raft, I guess.
I'm gonna Barkley expire Rayla. Ugh, this is gonna be. It takes so much extra time.
Yeah, you see Rayla kind of whip out her axe. I'm okay. Is there like a tree that's relatively near me but also far away from other people?
There's you're currently about 20, maybe 15 minutes away from the gate, so you're a bit far. And there are indeed trees near you. It's a lightly forested area. The trees here that you can find are mainly pine.
Okay. Sorry, were you going to say something before, by the way?
Would the guards actually care if they heard anything? We're not entering the city.
Yeah, I mean, even if they did, it'd be like, well, you told us not to go and try and climb the mountain, so.
Okay, I'm gonna go cut down that tree.
Yep.
All right. You cut down the tree.
Not easy, huh?
I mean, you've got an axe.
Why would you say that? Hold on. Okay. First,
I'm
like,
sorry.
why would you?
I'm sorry.
I mean, you've got an axe into a tree. You're not gonna miss the tree. You cut down the tree.
I imagine tree cutting is hard, but maybe I just suck.
I guess if you want, I can roll for if the tree crushes you. You want to do that?
I'm okay. You don't need to do that. I was just like saying things. Anyway.
Like that's really the only thing that could go wrong. You're cutting a tree. It's not gonna fight back.
There's no winning. We complain when we don't get what we want, and we complain when we do.
That's
Ooh, I could also turn Fleet Chaser into a bear and or crocodile or something like that, and also use him to pull the raft.
I don't
If
know. I feel
both
like
of you can do it, that would be good.
I mean, we need to get Fleet Chaser in a position to somehow get across that water, either in the cart or by dragging it. So,
Well, if I could turn him into like a smaller animal and just have one of you two hold him.
yeah. I feel like he adds a bit of uncertainty because he doesn't know what polymorph is and would not understand what's happening.
I can like calm him down at least.
But how does that help us like get across the river though?
Well, yeah, he's a tiny enough creature. One of you just has to hold him.
Oh, I thought you meant like calm him down as if like if we turn him into like a bear. I was like, I feel like that would be a bit too disorienting.
No, if we turn him into a small, like I'm gonna
yeah,
calm
that's
him
fine.
down beforehand and be like, "Hey, buddy, I'm gonna do something, but don't worry, you're not gonna get hurt."
And that's the only option we have at this point. So
Yeah.
Real life, you've been cutting down trees during this little talk.
Yep.
All right, you're at 3 down.
do we need more than that? I guess it depends how big the trees are. Unless I don't know if we're really gonna get into tree semantics.
Do you know what a pine is?
I know of the name, but I couldn't recognize it exactly.
All right,
But that's what I have the internet for.
Yeah, look at my
That's
screen.
true.
What we doing?
I'll
Oh,
look at
okay.
it.
I mean, all right.
It's
Wait.
It's one of these boys.
Oh shit! I completely forgot you're from the South, Double.
Yeah.
Doesn't know what a pine is. Oh my god!
Oh!
These
What?
boys.
We have a pine tree.
Like I'd have heard of a pine tree. It's just I couldn't be like, oh yes,
Oh
this
my
is that
God.
type of tree.
Like a
That's so
Christmas
cool.
tree, but much
Really?
taller.
Yeah.
Okay, I have Google too. All right, it's not like this is some alien like whoa thing. Like
Wow.
No,
like it's still a
it's so
tree.
weird.
All right.
Yeah, but it's so weird for me because that's like the dominant tree where where I used to live.
I'm in Quebec. There's a lot of pines.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot
Canada.
of pine.
There's a lot of pines here. Like, look at these boys. The ones we have are more white pines, but so it's more like the one. I don't know if you can see my cursor. Can you
I
see?
can see it.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's more like this one that we usually get. This is a bit of a weird one, but that's a pine.
Yeah, when you get
They're
to the
long and-
colder, drier climates, you just got really thin, tall, green trees.
Precisely, and they don't lose their needles.
Nope.
That's what a pine is. You're welcome.
They catch fire very quickly.
Oh yeah, you gotta be careful with that shit. They used to use those for insulation during the winter.
Mhm.
Not a great idea. So you cast polymorph on Fleet Chaser?
Oh no, I want to make this raft first.
Okay.
Um,
So really, you've got 3 of them cut down, and at this point, you're beginning to get a little bit tired. It is quite a bit of work still to absolutely hack at those guys. Takes a good few swings for each of them, and each of them packs quite a punch.
Um.
Yeah, so go ahead.
Okay. We have 3. Do we need more?
okay. All right, 3 logs. I think three logs should do it. What does it look like, Rama, if we put them again? Like,
The pines themselves are easily twice as long as the cart, and with 3 of them, you do about half of the width.
shit, only half?
So we need 6 in total? Question mark?
Maybe you can cut these in half and we can just stack them. Like, you cut because they're much longer, so you cut the ones that goes way past the length, and we just put those next.
Yep. And I say that Rayla takes her swing against one of the logs.
Yeah. Right? So you get to work.
You got
Mhm.
this, Rayla.
I'm just gonna like watch and be like, like just internally just thinking, man, that must have been a lot of like, every house would like needed like wood like this to be built. He's like, man, those are made of a lot of logs. He's just like really putting together, man.
Wow.
I
Wood,
some people really had it rough. As he's like, man,
huh. Wonder what houses are made out of, guys.
They don't just magically appear.
Look at
The
that. I thought
service
they were made of money. I wonder how the poor people's servants take care of them.
okay,
the rich
Andre's
boy
not that
Andre.
dumb.
It's
You
not like dumb, it's just ignorant. It's a little
Yeah, you're
different.
just rich or like you grew up with money.
he's just French. Anyway, Rayla, you cut down those logs real good. They're each split in two. And by now it fits much better to the cart, both in width and length. What do you do?
Now, are we tying these together with rope?
Or twine, but yeah.
I can try doing that. But I'm probably gonna need someone stronger to actually pull it taut.
Yeah, that's where I was going. How are you gonna move that?
I was more just gonna, if we can get them close enough for Andre to just put put the rope in a position to where you just need to pull it taut, and they're like, all right, someone else do it.
You make a survival check or a sleight of hand check, whichever you prefer.
Yes, indeed. That for a sleight of hand. Ooh, that was almost really bad again. 25.
Oh, nice.
Pretty good. You tie that knot. You're about to hand it over to Mavis, so you don't have to work on it. But you just slide right into it, and you make accidentally almost a really sturdy knot. You don't even have to have someone else do the work. You're just that good.
Oh, I did it. I did it. I meant that.
Oh, yeah. Good job, Andre.
Mm-hmm. He's gonna try to see if he can figure out how to do it again. He's like, I think I need to be able to replicate that.
Go ahead.
Oh boy.
I'll let you use your previous roll too if you'd like.
I would love to do that.
Are you sure?
Yes. Thank you so
Okay.
much.
You do it again. It's strung quite tightly together into one mass of logs. One very heavy mass of logs that is now stuck in one unit
All right,
that
now
you
what?
must now move. How do you do that?
Andre's just gonna look at Rayla.
Oh, do you need help?
Yeah.
Mm.
He's just gonna like, do you think I can move this?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if you can. Yeah, I can help.
All right. So you want to just kind of pull the logs, or do you try something weird?
I'm gonna just pull it.
All right. Go ahead. DC is 18.
What am I rolling? Sorry.
Athletics.
Athletics.
Can I backflip the raft into the water and use acrobatics? What if I did a sick kickflip? Okay, could I make an argument that it's acrobatic?
It would be really sick, but it would not be really strong.
Dang.
It would be a great way for you to break your ankle.
Do I still have bardic inspiration, by the way? Did you give me that?
Yep,
did.
you do have Bardic Inspiration. You also have it.
I can't-
Need it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you do have inspiration, huh?
I'm gonna add that D6. Wait, let's see. 6, 7, 8. 18.
All right, you just passed it. Good job. You begin to pull the logs along, as Andre steps a bit at the back to let you pull it. You leave strong marks in the ground with each step you take, with just the sheer weight you're pulling. It's a lot of effort on your end, but you manage to get the logs just a little bit near the cart, and with a bit hanging in the water, making it much easier to push it completely inside.
You see, like, Layla, like, go down to, like, take a seat after he does that.
Great work. And I think we're close to halfway done.
Yeah.
We don't have any way to, like, row this thing, do we?
Give me a rope.
Actually, well, is there any, like, stone around here, Rama?
You're right next to a mountain.
All right.
I mean,
Like, right next or, like, a mile away next to?
I guess you're 15 minutes away from the mountain, but that's a lot of rock.
Like, how much rock? Like, is there, like, any big rocks around here?
Oh, okay. Like, how big we talking? I thought you meant like just rock as a material. Like yeah.
Oh, my bad. Just like a, like a, at least like 3 by 3, like around that area of size.
Yeah, there would be. In fact, you could probably see a couple of them in the river itself. But other than that, you could find some of those rocks just not quite lying around, but strewn across in the forest.
All right. I'd like to try to wait. Hold on. Let me just. Okay. I
You
would
also
like
tell
to.
me how the fuck you're gonna move that.
Well, I'd like to
Stone
just get
heavy.
close to it, and then I'm gonna touch it and cast stone shape, and then change it into an ore.
Ooh.
Ore made of stone.
It's the best thing I can do right now.
All right.
Okay.
You tell us how you do that as you focus your power through shard.
Oh, he's gonna just reach in his pocket. As he pulls it out, he's just gonna stare at it a bit, take a deep breath, and then just places a hand, and almost like his hand almost goes into the rock, and he just slowly pulls out the ore as like the rock is like stripped from it.
That's really cool. You do so.
Okay, this thing's heavy, but I have something.
It is heavy, and it is also quite warm to the touch. Not enough to burn.
All right, do you have any other plans, Mavis? Because I can only do the one for now.
I mean, I was just, gonna have a rope and like, after we put the cart onto the raft and like maybe hook the wheels somehow to the raft. I was just gonna like pull it as a bear, like in my mouth
Makes sense.
across the river.
Still got a sick ore.
Yeah, it looks real cool. That was really neat.
I attack Mavis with no, I'm kidding.
I mean, ooh, DM question. I can't use wild shape simultaneously with wild companion, right?
Let me check.
Because it says it does take expended use of my wild shape feature. So
No, you could do both. You just need to use one of your instances of wild shape. If you have enough uses, you could use both.
okay. So I do have 2 uses. I could make 2 bears.
Wait, what? You can't summon a bear with wild companion, can you? Yeah, you cast a find familiar spell. You can't use a bear.
You can't cast find bear.
Sorry,
No.
I was thinking, for whatever reason, buffet instead of I don't know, that tripped me up. I was like, oh, what if I just do 2 bears? No, that makes sense. Brain's a little fuddled.
Wizards aren't strong enough. Quick, let them summon bears.
That would be so funny. Just let him do everything.
Let me make a spectacle bear. God damn it. Alright. Okay. How do we make sure the cart stays on the raft?
I mean, I got even more rope. As all characters are born with at least 50 feet of rope.
Okay. Let's tie this down.
We gotta get the cart on top of it first, right?
Yeah. So let's just guide Fleet Chaser.
He walks a bit towards you as you call his name.
Alright.
Unsuspecting.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and guide him onto to get the cart portion onto the raft.
That's a good idea. I was like, yeah, we're gonna have to find a way to lift this thing.
You hold on. Repeat that. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. I'm gonna guide Fleet Chaser so that he walks over the raft and gets him into a position where the raft, where the cart is on top of the raft.
I see. Yeah, you could do that. Currently, he's a bit soaking his ankles in the more shallower part of the river.
Mm.
The cart is in place.
All right.
Not secured anyway, but it's there.
All right. I'm just gonna start like petting Fleet Chaser on the snout. Andre, can you tie the cart in?
Yeah, totally. As he pulls out the rope and will attempt to tie it again.
All right. Go ahead.
Oh boy. Okay. 18.
Pretty good. You tie him up real good. This would most likely stand at least a few days, if not weeks. Definitely good enough for this.
Alright, I think it's good. I hope.
Okay. Okay, Fleet Chaser. I know you can't understand this, but I need you to stay calm, okay? I'm gonna use some magic on you. It won't hurt. It shouldn't hurt.
He's not even looking at you as you say this.
I'm petting
He's looking at
him.
his own I mean, yeah. He's looking at his own reflection in the water. Just because you're petting him doesn't mean.
I'm like
Unless you're holding his
face.
head to yours.
Yeah, I'm holding his head and like petting his like snout. What are you like?
Oh, okay. I mean, I thought you were just kind of doing it from the side.
Nah.
Okay, you do that. His eyes deep into yours. He really doesn't seem to understand what it is you're saying.
I'm
Doesn't
just trying to
seem-
be very calm, like send calm vibes.
Okay. Animal handling?
Sure. 7.
He doesn't quite seem to get the vibes. He's just kind of looking at you, curious. Seems eager to get moving again.
All right, Andre, Bela. I'm gonna turn him into a small animal, so one of you has to hold him.
What small animal, perchance?
Do you have a preference?
Like a turtle?
Okay, I'll turn him into I was gonna turn him into a fox, but yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I feel like, yeah. If it's too fast, it might get away.
Okay. Turtle it is.
All right, and you cast polymorph. That's a wisdom saving throw, right?
Yeah, if it's unwilling.
You know, I was like, I could cast Bane on it, but no, that's too petty.
Wow.
Just to give it even just a bit less of a chance of succeeding.
That's so mean.
Hey man,
Mhm.
we gotta do what we gotta do.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright, and it rolls a natural 1. He's not
Okay.
ready for it.
Oh, okay. So where, like, I'm getting my hands like still on Fleet Chaser, and you see like the palish, like bluish white of Mavis's magic
Mm-hmm.
kind of sprinkle onto Fleet Chaser, and he kind of just starts glowing.
Oh boy.
Yeah. And like kind of like, because like they're like little, they look like little sparks, but the magic, and the form like shrinks down all the way into a small turtle.
Well, that works.
Like you can see
Is
him.
the
Yeah.
turtle seems a little bit taken aback. The turtle's looking around everywhere, left and right and up and down. Clearly, it doesn't understand the situation it's in. And it begins to start and try and kind of go away. Very slowly.
Yeah.
Very slowly.
I'm just
I'm
gonna
gonna-
just walk over and pick it up.
You do so without any problem. It's a turtle.
Alright, we should probably hurry then.
Okay. Well, that lasts for like an hour. Okay. You guys get in the cart and like throw me a bit of rope.
Okay. Also, I have 50 feet of rope. I used it for that tying the cart to the raft. How much do I have left with that?
You have very little. Are you?
I
the
have
only one
50
with rope?
feet of rope.
Yeah,
I have
combining-
50 feet of rope.
It's so like, why is every
We
pack
all
have so
have
much
50
rope?
feet.
Rope is the perfect tool.
It's
You got it.
but it's so niche. It's the one time we use it.
It is not niche. You will
It's
find
not.
so many uses for it.
This is like, I think this is like the first time we've used rope in like almost a year of sessions, right? Maybe one other time.
No, you've used it another time, and actually, I think Rayla, you only have 30 feet of rope right now. I think you used 20 of it for something, but I can't remember what.
I think during the whole Trigoss fight, I probably used it there.
Okay.
I have 30
I
feet of rope.
Yeah, she has 30 feet of rope. We're good.
Yeah, you're good. You've got more than enough rope.
All right. All right. Toss me the rope, please. Once you guys are settled.
And then I'll also, I assume this part isn't secured to the cart either.
The what now?
Like this part, this section I'm throwing out, it's not secured to the cart, right?
Well, not the rope. It would be tied to it back, but not the bit that you'd be throwing.
Yeah, just hold on to it.
Yeah.
Or tie it.
Yeah, I was like, hold on to it to counteract a bear.
Fine,
Yep.
then tie it.
Yeah, I don't want to be the anchor point of that.
Then tie it.
Then I will. That's what I was asking.
Rayla is annihilating trees, and you can't even hold a rope.
No.
No,
Against a bear? No, I'm gonna get yanked out of the cart.
You are. Don't fuck with bears.
Yeah, that's why I'm tying.
Yeah, I don't think Rayla can take a bear, so like the challenge.
All right, 24.
That's pretty good.
Mm.
It's tied real well.
All right, should be good.
All right. Toss me the rope, please.
Throw it out.
You do so.
Gonna catch it and gonna like put it in my mouth, and then I'm gonna cast Wild Shape
And turn into a bear.
and turn into a bear.
Which one?
I don't think I can turn into a grizzly, right?
No, I think it's black.
Brown. Yeah,
bear.
brown bear. I'll be a brown bear.
Okay. It'll be a brown bear.
Yeah.
Can I bardically inspire a bear?
I think it says a creature, right?
Yeah, it's a creature that can hear. Okay, I need to make sure it's like if they need to understand me, but no, yeah, I can just. All right. I'll bardically
do it.
inspire the bear.
Bardically inspire the bear.
Yeah. You
Also,
just see
Mavis,
Mavis like fizzle and like grow in size.
what CR can you get to as a wild shape?
What?
Yeah, you're currently in CR 1/2. You can be a
Yeah.
brown bear, but you can be a black bear. So
Okay.
you are a black bear.
I'm black gray. Okay. Never mind. I feel like I saw 2 bears come up and be okay. Whatever. I am a bear. That is all that matters. All right, and I'm gonna waddle over to the river
Uh-huh.
and with the rope in my mouth, and I'm gonna start pulling on it.
You do so. The cart feels almost light to you as you're now just a chunk of muscles. And you begin to pull it along in the water. Andre, Rayla, are you both on the...
Yep. I mean, Andre
pulled-
wants to
yeah.
tie it on there.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Andre, you have the turtle, right?
Yep.
It begins to wriggle a bit, clearly distressed, very much trying to get out of your grasp. As Mavis pulls you deeper into the lake, the river, and you begin to make your way across.
Can I try to calm down the turtle?
Nice. Sure.
This is like, see, I'm right with you with that. I'm like, this is the most ridiculous thing I've ever said.
I
Ugh, it's not great, but 11.
A turtle doesn't really seem calmed. It's not more agitated, but clearly your words don't seem to have had much of an effect on the turtle.
I'm just gonna hold on to him then.
Hold on to him. And Mavis, you keep on pulling. You've now made it halfway through the river. Everything's still holding steady. You can hear the creaking of rope on wood as you make your way past. There's one lone fish that passes ahead of you that looks quite tasty. You keep on going. You're
It does
almost at the
not.
other end of the river. And you finally make contact with land with your strong paws.
Mhm.
You pull, and you pull, and you manage to move your entire raft across the river.
All right. Can I pull it up onto land?
You have.
All right. Can I drop the rope, paddle over, do a big old shake?
Sure, yeah.
Andre's
you
gonna
can.
take cover with that.
You hide behind the turtle.
No, I just duck down in the cart because I've had a small dog. That water will whip you in the face. And if a bear did that,
We're gonna shake. Make a small arm noise. And I'm gonna drop wild shape.
You do. With your card passed along, you're now back in the form of Mavis. Everything feels more heavy than before. Maybe it's just that feeling of being so powerful that's just not quite gone away yet. But you're there, undoubtedly.
All right, that worked.
how's the turtle doing?
The turtle really doesn't seem to be having a good time, especially with the bear right in front of it, disappearing out of nowhere.
Well, he's gonna walk ahead a bit, away from the water, and then set the turtle down.
It stands there, paralyzed.
Okay. We need to be really careful about changing him back because he might just make a run for it.
I'm gonna walk to the turtle and crouch down.
We could use mold earth to make a little pit and get him out. And do it then so he can't escape.
I'm ignoring Andre. I'm gonna kneel, like crouch down in front of the turtle and like boop him on the head. Flea chaser.
And he turns back into a horse.
Not yet.
Okay. The
Hey,
turtle doesn't
buddy.
react. It looks at you a bit confused. Clearly in its eyes there is still fear.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and calm him down again.
Animal handling.
This poor fucking horse, man.
21.
Woo!
Pretty good. With 21 you manage to really settle him down. He even takes a step towards you, clearly more acclimated to your presence.
Yeah. Sorry, buddy, but we need to find a way to get you across. And I'm going to drop polymorph. I am in front of it still.
Right. You do so. He turns back into a horse, and now standing quite a bit taller than you were before. He still seems calmed.
Hey, buddy. All right, let's get you attached to the cart again, huh? And then we could keep running for as long as you want.
He seems excited and gives you a bit of a nuzzle with a snout.
Andre keeps looking around like that. That's it? That worked?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be petting Fleet Chaser's snout again. Hey, Rayla, can you get me like an apple from your cauldron or something?
I can probably make something, but
Oh, it doesn't do like standalone ingredients.
does it do standalone ingredients?
Would you call an apple a dish?
Well, apparently Zelda says a baked apple is a dish.
They didn't name the game after the right person anyway. They don't know what they're talking about.
Fair enough.
I don't know.
The Legend of Link.
Listen, if Princess Zelda
Okay, but it should be,
declares.
yeah, but
If she declares a baked apple as a dish, then it is a dish.
Oh, maybe put some fucking cinnamon on it. Boom.
Yeah, can I caramelize the apples?
sure, yeah, caramelized apple. You can do that. I'll accept that.
Okay, yeah, I would just probably bring out the cauldron and then whip up some caramelized apples.
Yeah.
You get to work on it for the half hour it takes.
Oh shit, sorry. I just want to give him like a treat.
No, it's fine. We're not in a rush, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he's kind of. I would be traumatized, right?
Yeah.
That's all. Okay, I'm so glad that worked.
And don't ask questions. This
You
is the
don't think about
first
it
plan
much.
that has worked without any hitches. Like honestly, I don't believe it.
Yeah, no one drowned. Nothing went wrong. In the...
Good.
Congratulations, guys.
We did it. Daria, you did it.
You didn't forget to tie the boat. You didn't forget to tie the car.
Okay, we wouldn't put the logs in the water and be like, all right, put the cart on there, set it off.
You didn't forget about the 200 pounds of horse just standing there. Yeah, you got it, guys. Good
You
job.
could never forget Fleet Chaser, except when we do.
Yeah, except when you very much do.
I've gotten better.
Oh, you're way better at it, Daria.
As soon as you started being like, wow, your horse is like starved and depressed, I'm like, oh shit, okay. You're actually gonna make us care for this, alright.
I just can't.
Hey, buddy, you can't just put a horse on a boat and say, "Ah, you'll be fine."
That's what I did.
I checked in on him every night.
I'm glad that you
Yes.
did. Andre wouldn't.
Yeah.
I didn't. I didn't care.
Me and this horse are bonded at this point.
So the half an hour passes, and Rayla, you've cooked up some portions of a caramelized apple, combining two things horses like: sugar and apples.
Mm-hmm. Alright, do you want to feed him, Rayla?
Oh, I can.
I'm still standing next to him and like petting him.
Yeah, so she'll probably just take like a handful of like the little apple slices and just like go up to try to feed him.
All right.
You
He
fucking
seems
cut
quite
into
eager.
apple slices?
Yeah.
You do so. He seems quite eager for the slices and gobbles them up. What effect did you give? Did you give
I
this?
think this is I could probably give him a useful one, but I really like the idea that
The
he
idea?
gave me, so he has fortunate feel, so he's gained the ability to distinguish merchandise of superior quality.
You gave him the distort value thing?
Fortunate feel, you can see good quality items.
Fleet Chaser looks at your apple and finds it indeed of a higher quality. Gobbles them up with a distinct assurance that only the noble would have.
All right. Shall we keep going?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna make okay, we don't have to roll for this. Andre just looks around as he's just like, there's no way. Like, is there gonna be like a giant appearing or something has to go wrong, right? All right, he's just gonna like kind of just step back towards the cart and cut the ropes so that it can move again.
Uh-huh.
And then he's just gonna get in the cart.
You do so.
All
I
right, let's
assume
hop
you
in.
pedal Fleet Chaser and you get going.
Yep.
Alright. You do so, and you begin to make your way through the forest. Fleet Chaser himself seems to have been waiting for this, and he's rushing along quite quickly. Maybe even a little bit too quickly. You're making quite a bit of noise, and your cart really isn't on any road of any sort. Just going along tree branches and the soft floor of fallen leaves.
Who's driving?
Andre is because he has to.
Oh, Andre, you might want to slow down, Fleet Chaser a little.
Well, then this might be a really bad time to tell you that I have no idea how to do that.
What?
Yeah, I didn't drive these things.
Just slightly pull back on the reins.
Andre's gonna follow Mavis's directions.
Fleet Chaser slowly begins to wind down, and after a few seconds comes to a stop. He looks at you a bit confused.
Did you yank all the way, or
No. He's just gonna like stare. He's like, how did I get it to go before? He's going to attempt to mimic what he's seen Rayla do or Mavis do when they try to get Fleet Chaser to move.
That'll be performance.
Oh, 28.
Oh, you are a master. Rayla, it's almost weird looking at Andre. You see your own movements in the way he moves his arm. The way his bicep twitches, it's just the same as yours does due to all that bowstringing you do. It's very uncanny. It's precisely and indistinguishable from your own movement.
Oh, you've never done this before, huh?
Nope. He's just really good at acting like he knows what he's doing.
And with
like,
it, the Fleet Chaser begins to go once more.
See, I don't, but you do.
As you keep making your way through the forest, you can see small eyes in the trees, in the leaves, looking at you, listening, watching. Some of them seem curious, others watchful. Would you keep going all night?
Yeah. I mean, unless someone protests.
I'm gonna try and lie down if I can.
Okay. What about you, Rayla?
Hmm. I think she'd probably stay up with Andre while he's driving.
You pass through branches and leaves and trees. And your card seems to be getting quite a bit beat up at all this harsh treatment you're giving it. But for the moment, at least, it's holding up. Do you two do anything as time passes through the night?
No.
Mm-mm.
All right. And time will pass. And as the scenery begins to change, as you arrive upon a somewhat more rocky hill, the sun begins to rise. And you begin to be able to see clearer now. And that is where we'll end the session.
Oh,
Alrighty. I can't believe that just.
yeah,
don't know.
what?
Like, I don't.
How did that
I don't know
even
why
work?
you guys are so surprised.
It's just because something bad happened, and when something bad happens, something even worse typically happens right after it. So I just really,
Nothing?
I don't know. I was expecting something to go wrong.
We've never done anything successful before. Ever.
At least not without taking a lot of damage.
Yeah.
I really can't. You guys went to the city that you took a boat to get. And then when the guards just said, "Hey, your story's suspicious," you went, "Yeah, never mind. You know what? I'm just gonna go through the forest. I'm just gonna go over there.
It's,
Yeah, but go on.
it's specific because Maeve was like, well, you could just escort us. It's like, let's not sass the guards.
I wasn't sassing.
Your tone was sassy. Acting like, oh, like you said, it was like a simple solution, like the guy's dumb or something. I don't know. The guy will find any excuse to kill us.
That was the plan. Yes. That was what he was going to do. Find any excuse to get you to not come in as soon as that's a weird story. You don't know where you're from, huh? Well, look at that.
Yeah, my lying skills really did not come into play there.
If you'd said at least something, you could have rolled deception, and
I
then
know.
that would have been
I
where the
know.
dice took you. But you didn't say anything.
I know. I totally just blanked.
That's okay.
It'd be like that sometimes. It's also crazy how you haven't asked Andre once about how he feels about Halcyons, given where he's from.
Good old racism. Everybody likes it.
I don't know. I can't imagine really like. I don't know.
Just
Getting into all that.
fair enough.
Like you like her, I assume. A few things at least, so that's enough.
Yeah. For sure.
Well, after that one time, you like kind of betrayed her, but so that's
Okay,
kind of
it was planning to betray,
Really now.
but he didn't do it. It was just,
Yeah.
it was just plotted murder. Your
That's a
Honor.
crime too, buddy.
Yeah, but it's not as harsh as a
Dude,
punishment.
even
so
like that one thing you said about her being like, "Oh, you need to like find a purpose." She was like, "What? I'm like, what do I do?"
Mm-hmm.
So like,
He
she's fine now.
he told you to throw all of that out the window. He's like, yeah, I was totally trying to like. But hey,
Go on. Finish that sentence.
I don't know, manipulate, I guess, would be the word.
Manipulate. That's the whole thing. I forgot.
Mhm.
Never mind.
Are you sure you weren't gaslight gatekeep girl?
No,
Right.
he's mansplaining, manipulate, male wifing.
That's the one.
What's the last one?
Male wifing?
No,
Male wifing?
Yep.
God damn it, why is that the one that got my attention? Fucking Christ. Destiny.
Wait, what?
What?
Where did Destiny come in from?
don't ask questions.
In
you
what
don't want to
Destiny?
answer.
Like the streamer?
What? No.
What are you referring to?
Like, fate, destiny.
Oh, okay.
the
I thought,
concept double.
listen, I don't hear people reference fate that often.
What?
Or at least no. I hear the word fate a lot. Destiny, no, I don't hear that often.
Buddy,
That's
those are
fair.
synonyms.
At least in
Change of fate.
typical like context, it was weird. I was like, what are you referring to?
What, like, do you even read the things I put online? Like,
What do you What?
Like half of the things I say grandiosely, like I'm in a fucking Shakespeare production.
And that's true. I mean, I do kind of the same, but it's more like crazy wizard rambling. So I'll just be like, you reach into the concepts of the universe and take it in your hand.
Hunger for
I
the
will-
bellows and lie within.
And I'll rend reality.
Yes, grasp for your anger, your vitriol, your ambition. Let them fester.
I can keep. Well, I say I can keep going, and I'll stop eventually. Like there'll be a certain point where it's like I'll just start repeating what I've said before.
Yeah, that's just how it goes. That's just when you've done gun, plum gun, done, run out.
Dude, referencing DBZ Abridged.
Yeah.
You plumb done gone done. Did it now, son.
Yeah, looks like you've plumb done gun, run out of options. Doc.
Funny.
They made an android a trucker. It's very funny.
He really just was a trucker.
He really was just a trucker. That's a guy that I trust to make a run from Montreal to Iowa. That's my guy.
Iowa.
Yeah. Nobody goes to Iowa because it pays like shit. Because there's nothing to come back from it.
Mm.
Who the fuck is exporting things from Iowa?
Yeah, no.
Right? What the fuck is Iowa producing besides sadness?
Iowa?
And
Oh,
potatoes?
I love the way you say Iowa.
It's tripping me up.
It's Iowa.
Iowa? Iowa.
Yeah.
He's gonna say it a bit
And
faster,
Iowa,
but that's it.
and Iowa one know what's going on there.
I don't know what's happening in Iowa either. I'm gonna be honest.
Right.
Iowa was it wheat?
I don't know. I
it
feel
was
like that's a
weird. I
lot
thought
of
it
the
was-
U.S.
I
It's
thought it was
Midwest. No, that's Idaho.
Oh, Idaho. Of course. How could I confuse them?
Yes, indeed.
Corn.
Fucking flyover states.
Corn.
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 Sick.
That's what happens when you eat too much of it.
Known for
Sadness.
corn and
Like,
pork production.
pork?
Yeah.
Really? Pork?
Listen, those are where the farms are apparently. Oh.
Iowa Index of Sadness.
Index of
Curious.
sadness.
The first thing it showed. Wait, what? So why so sad? Shedding light on sad mental health at Iowa. You can't make this shit. You can't make this shit up. Sadness that lingers is a symptom of depression. Southeast Iowa University. This is Iowa. This is so sad. I vlogged for Iowa. This is so. Look at this shit. You can't make it up. They made a vlog about how sad Iowa is. Look, this is Iowa. This is so sad. I vlogged for Iowa.
You like change the way you pronounce it every time you say it. It's like fascinating.
What?
The part you emphasis is weird.
It's not weird.
Iowa.
But, like you like change it some.
No, you like O. You say the O is very pronounced. That's what I meant.
How else should I pronounce it? Should be Iowa.
Iowa.
Oh, I guess it's just a vowel. Typically, like when I speak French, those are the part of the word that you pronounce most. Because, well, I mean, I say that those are the part that you recognize most, but you don't necessarily pronounce them most. Because in French, you just pronounce each syllable equally. There's no emphasis on any of them. Right. Oh my god, I don't want to read more about Iowa. This is sad. Fucking Christ, Iowa. Y'all want to play some Overwatch?
I got time.
Alright, what you doing later?
I'm running a one shot,
Ooh.
but I gave myself like less than 24 hours to prepare.
I wish you luck, really.
I'll probably
The
be
best.
fine.
Also, like, I just want to say, at the start of this session, which of you we're just gonna go across the river south, make a raft, and just go wherever the forest takes us for how the session would go?
I don't know. It was out of nowhere, but
Right.
So, what pirate attack did we evade? Because I saw that.
What?
I saw the pirate attack music.
Oh, right. That was I had to be prepared if on the boat you got in some trouble. Like if you just like kind of decided, I'm going to moonbeam this kid. Like obviously you were gonna get attacked for that, so I just with
Yeah.
pirates. And for this session, I kind of forgot to prepare a combat music, so it was like, what, I got the pirate music right here, and they're still kind of close to a river. That's okay for me.
Oh, so we're never gonna run into pirates.
I don't know if
Not
any pirate, if a pirate knew a ship on this, on this was ran by a dragon, I'm not sure who would have the guts to be like, let's rob that one, guys.
that, but a pirate in a river?
That's also really
Yeah,
funny.
yeah,
That's just
yeah.
unlucky at that point.
Yeah.
Like they're just on the way of the giant ass dragon boat. You're like, oh, buddy, we've got a cannon. We're not ready to take on a fucking dragon. Are you kidding me? He's gonna blow us like a fucking bit of paper in a tornado.
I mean, I think a cannon would be a pretty good weapon against a dragon rather than other things. Just a giant steel ball going at several miles per hour.
But it has to hit it for it to be effective.
Oh, I just had a cursed thought. Oh god. Okay, so I check the shop on Overwatch every time because it's new shit, right? And they're slowly putting out all of the winter stuff,
Okay.
or they're cycling through the winter stuff. So I have the Ice Wraith version of Genji, and I thought it was there's icicles and spiky thing, but I thought it was cat ears.
Oh.
Why is there no such thing as a cat girl Genji?
Where is the cat made?
Just look it up. I bet you'll find it.
Oh god,
I
no.
don't
Buddy, you're perfectly correct. Let me just put that in my search.
It's like I don't think you need to find it on Overwatch. I think you could just look it up.
That's the big thing that kept Overwatch going was not necessarily the cat girl Genjis, but the porn community. I know that's
I heard that was crazy.
I wouldn't know.
The only thing I heard of is if they use Source Filmmaker, and my initial view of Source Filmmaker is just oh, TF2 weird bits that people made, and then people use it to do that. I didn't even know you could.
Yeah, straight up porn.
Okay, I gotta just put it. I googled Catboy Genji.
Yeah.
The very first thing that comes up is a Genshin Impact character. It's what's his fucking name? The dude from Leeway that's kind of short and got a blue team. He's like a demon.
Blue? Yeah, Shao?
I think so. Here, let me just. Nope, there's no porn on the screen. No porn.
Oh, him, sad one. Yes.
Wait, dude, what did you say?
I just felt like I should specify that there's no porn on the screen.
I thought I said I'm sad now, and I was like, huh?
No, I said that's a sad one.
Okay, you don't like Zhongli instead?
Zhongli?
He's kind of hot, I'm not gonna lie.
I remember when he fucking came out. Oh, this is before I played Genshin, so it was just my friends.
He's got some. He's really got some.
He's he's known in the fandom as GeoDaddy. Until Ito came out. Until Ito came out.
I'll be right back.
I don't know if I call Ito daddy, but I mean I can see. Oh, that man's got some going. He's more of a himbo.
Yeah, he's the himbo.
He's really a himbo. Look at that, Venti and Barbara. Look at that. Why is there so much Genshin Impact here? Is it just because Catboy? I don't know if I want to take away Genji to test that hypothesis, though. I'm pretty sure that's how I just get porn. Let's see. Oh, never mind. It's from a children's show. Well, that's probably for the best. I'm not sure why I'm scrolling down. I'm just gonna stop.
That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, before it gets a bit weird. Double, you coming on to Overwatch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's doing stuff though.
Wait, what? No, she's here.
Yeah, but she's away from keyboard right now. AFK. Oh wow, I don't know what's happening in my brain. I'm sleepy.
Okay.
My brain hurts.
I'm just also gonna quickly go use the toilets. I'll be back.
Okay. I should get water. Did I not just buy an ability? Mhm.
In the